Little but mighty!
Hello everyone, my name is Miss Genevieve and I'm an English teacher at Little But Mighty. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a simple checklist with you to help you meet the content requirements of the continuous writing section in Paper 1. I hope that this checklist will help you stay relevant to the topic and address it well. Let's get started. When writing a composition, it's important not to neglect any elements in the question. Since you are expected to consider different interpretations of the topic, it is essential that you break down the topic clearly for yourself. I often encourage my students to look at the topic first before proceeding to brainstorm ideas based on the pictures in the question. In case you're wondering why, this allows them to think of ideas that help to explain the topic well. Plus, if they are planning to repurpose a storyline that they have written before, they will strive to include the right details to help them explain the topic. Here's another point to note. Some topics can be tricky, especially if it contains an adjective. It's easy to deviate from the topic, especially when the story is not fully relevant. Take for example, if the topic is a new experience and a student is planning to write about a camping trip with his family but fails to explain how this experience was novel to him, then the story is not fully relevant. To ensure that you never let your ideas wander away from the topic, it is important that you include at least 3 topic-related phrases throughout your story. Topic-related phrases are words or phrases that help to address the composition topic. They can come in the form of synonyms, phrases that are related to the topic, or even using the exact words from the topic in the question. For instance, the phrase "something I had never experienced before" is an appropriate topic-related phrase for the topic "a new experience." To prevent making a grave error of misinterpreting the theme, I'd like to encourage you to answer the question prompts in great detail. In fact, you can think of the question prompts as what the reader or examiner expects to learn about in your story. The story that you plan to write should be based on a sequence of events that help to answer the question prompts. Let's go back to the example of a new experience. If you are planning to write about a camping trip, the plan that you have developed should be based on answering the following questions. Number 1, what was the new experience? Camping in the wilderness with number 1's family for the first time. Number 2, how was the experience new? Number 1 was never an adventurer and hated the great outdoors. His father wanted him to try this novel experience with his family. While camping overnight in the tent, Number 1 encountered a brewing storm and had to take cover in the flimsy tent. Number 1's father offered to teach him how to pitch a tent when he was frustrated and wanted to give up. After spending a night in the stuffy tent for the first time, Number 1 learned to appreciate the comforts of his home. Last but not least, the picture must be meaningfully used in your story. An easy way to achieve this is to consider the following. Number 1, did I use the picture to create a conflict in the story? Or number 2, did I use the picture to help solve the problem for number 1 in the story? If that's not evident due to the nature of the topic, don't worry. You can always think about how the picture caused a change in number 1's impression, attitude, or feeling towards the situation that he experienced in the story. Here are 3 suggestions on how you can use the picture of the tent to bring out the topic "a new experience." It shows that the picture is integral to the story that you are telling. Suggestion 1, picture is used in the problem. Suggestion 2, picture is used in the solution. Suggestion 3, picture explains character change. Of course, the selected event should be supported with 3 picture-related phrases in your story. You should describe the picture in detail and show how the picture serves as an inspiration for your story. To form PRPs, you should consider using adjectives, adverbs, or even 5 senses to flesh out the details in the picture. The dark green canvas sheet attached to a frame of steel poles is an example of a great picture-related phrase for the tent picture. Before I end this video, I'd like to share that this checklist should be used right after you plan and before you commence writing. It is a way for you to check that you have stayed relevant to the topic and that you have a clear idea of what you should prioritize in your story. Since you are only given 1 hour and 10 minutes to complete a situational writing task and a composition task, time is indeed precious. It would be difficult for you to revise your draft midway through the plot, so remember, stick to the plan. That's all for today. If you would like to find out how to break down a composition topic or generate picture-related phrases or topic-related phrases, please feel free to check the links in the description below. If you have been enjoying our content so far, I'd like to invite you to like or subscribe to our channel.